Now, for the lady of the hour. Most of us here already know her. A lot of us are friends and family of her. She is one of the most phenomenal women I have ever met. She is kind, she is generous, she is friendly, and most of all, we're lucky enough to call her our friend, Kijafa Vick. Can you please come out?
Y'all making me nervous! Woo! I'm so shy!
I feel like we should give you a different song, like something like "Sexy Red" or something.
Something to turn up to.
Get it sexy! Get it sexy! Oh,
Next time.
Oh, you know what? I left out of your description. A good time.
A good time.
Hey! Hi, ladies. First of all, let me say, I am nervous. I don't really get nervous, but like,
Are you nervous?
I am. There's so many beautiful ladies in here. And I'm just so appreciative that all of you ladies came out to support all of us. And thank you for having me. I really appreciate it. Y'all could have had anybody y'all wanted, but y'all chose little old ghetto North Philly Kijafa, and I appreciate it.
We love her.
Thank you very much. And just, I'm so proud of you ladies. You are doing such an amazing job, and I love to see it, and I wish you all the best in the world.
Thank you so much. And as
Your
you're
mouth
giving
is all
us
ears.
thank yous, we have to thank you
Yes.
because we know you're busy. We know
Busy,
you are
busy.
flying back and forth. You're raising 4 children. You're filming. You're doing all the things. And when we called and said, Kijafa, can you do this for us? Without hesitation. It wasn't even a let me think about it. It was absolutely. And so thank you for that. We really appreciate it. And for us, it was just really important to share your story. Because a lot of people know you, but they may not know necessarily the backstory, right? So let's start there. All right? So tell us about like young Kijafa. Where are you from? What was childhood like growing up for you?
From North Philadelphia, born and raised on the playground is where I spent most of my days. I play too much, and I've had a few drinks because I was really nervous
Well,
just
this
now.
is the podcast we really want. Like, we are so buttoned up, but we're really and we should just drink and have fun.
Yeah, and
Let's do
I
it.
did that,
Let's
and
do
we're
it.
here.
we are.
And no, let me get serious though. I'm from North Philadelphia, born and raised. And really on the playground is where I really spent a lot of my days. 10th at Oxford is the playground, and I really spent a lot of my time there.
You have siblings.
I do. I have one brother that is from my mom and my dad, and then my dad was just for lack of a better word, a hoe. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. And so I have a plethora of brothers and sisters
Oh, they
out here.
everywhere.
You might be my sister.
Oh.
You might be my sister. Everybody might be my sister here.
get a
So,
sister.
you know, I feel like every couple of years it's somebody telling me that they're my dad's child. So, you know, I stopped at about 8. I'm like, okay, I'm not taking
This is
any
all I
more
got.
new sisters or brothers at this point.
Okay.
Sorry.
Couple of them. All right, cool.
But my childhood was amazing. I grew up in a family full of love. We didn't have the most money. We weren't the poorest, but you know, we grew up in a family of love. My mom was a strong Black woman. My grandma was a strong woman. My aunts were strong. I grew up in a house with my grandfather. My dad, he was not around for me. He was around for my brother, but not for me, which is weird. To have like a memory of your father, I can cuss?
Yeah.
Fucking with your brother.
Yeah.
That's
not,
from the same mom, but not fucking
Yeah.
with you. So that's
Yeah.
weird. But I grew up in a family full of love, full of support, full of good memories. Like my childhood was great memories. Like we used to go outside, play hide and seek, ding dong doorbell. Like we had fun. Like I felt like I grew up in a time to be alive. Like we went to parties, we did things that I'm so happy no social media was around to tell my business. Cause y'all would not respect me as the person that I am today if we had social media back then. I'm quite sure everybody in this room, I know all of y'all. I know a lot of y'all. And y'all done bad things with me. No, it's not. But no, you know, I grew up like amazing, and I think it reflects in like who I am as a person.
One thing I would say about you is that you're very confident.
Absolutely.
You're very confident and you're very self-aware. Do you feel like you established that version of yourself when you were a child in Philly?
Absolutely. I remember telling my mom one day, and this is what I believe. I said, "Mom, I think I was born into the wrong family." She was like, "What do you mean?" I said, "I'm a princess. And I was like, we need more money. Like, what's going on here? And she was so mad at me. I felt so bad. Like, oh man, I hurt her feelings. But like, that's how I felt. Like, I know it's more out here in the world than what we had. Even though I was appreciative of what my mom provided, it was just like, I had dreams, I had aspirations in life, and I wanted to get there. Like, and it was like, no stopping me.
We say, because we're from Baltimore.
Baltimore. I had a lot of cousins, so I spent a lot of time in
It's
Baltimore.
very similar.
Growing.
My husband's from North Philly, as you know. Yeah. 30th and Lehigh. That's what he tell people. I don't know what that means.
I know what that means.
But he throws his setup every chance he gets.
Throw your setup.
I feel like we talk about having a different edge being from a tough inner city. Do you feel like that's the same for Philly? Like, you just a little different?
I really do. Like, I've been through some things in life that I feel like most people, if you're not from a big inner city, you can't even imagine. Like, I grew up leaving my house having to step over heroin addicts with needles hanging out their arms and having to catch public transportation. So I lived on 11th Street and I had to catch the bus to school, and the bus was, you had to go under the bridge, and when you went under the bridge,
you know what was gonna happen.
It turned into zombie land. I don't know if y'all see like the internet now where they show all the like people leaned over and stuff. That was my reality every day. I had to literally step over these people like, damn, get the needle out your arm today. Like, Miss Jen, like, your son going to school today. He need books, and you out here shooting up. Like, this was my reality. This was my norm. I used to have people ask me to sell drugs, carry packs, like the guys in the block, like, oh, shorty, take this down the block for me, I'll give you $300. And as tempting as it was, I also had my mom and grandma, I'm like, listen, Kijafa, don't do that. Don't take that package, you know? And it was tempting at times. Man, I want them Jordans, mama. You said we ain't got no money for them Jordans today. But Josh down the street said if I take this package, I can get $300. But no,
$300, that's all it took?
No, I didn't do it. But I'm just saying, like, it was a lot of temptation to sell drugs and to, you know, do a lot of things that I know that was just not going to be the best outcome for me. And my mom, she was a school teacher.
Oh, wow.
So she always sent me to schools outside the neighborhood, which I was pissed at because I wanted to be with my friends. Like, I wanted to have fun. And
shame what you're getting caught up in it.
No, and it's so sad to say that a lot of my people that I grew up with, they're dead. They're in jail. They had babies by the time they got out of high school. And not to say that makes them a bad person.
Right.
But it just, my mom didn't want that for me. And I thank her so much for like believing in me and seeing that I could be better and be different and not sending me to my neighborhood high school where I wanted to go so bad. There were so many boys there and I wanted to see the boys. And she was like, no, sis, you're not going there. So, you know, I just thank her for guiding me.
It's good that you had role models to mirror the image that they wanted you to put out into the world. So now if we fast forward, here you are, right? And you're balancing what feels like a million roles. Wife, mom, producer, Lord knows, everything that you do.
World traveler.
How would you describe yourself today?
I still feel like I'm finding myself. I feel like this is something that I don't feel like I know my purpose in life yet. And I struggle with that because I'm like, I'm almost 45 and I don't feel like I know what my purpose is in life. And that's like strange at times. I'm like, what am I supposed to be doing? And I don't know.
Can I tell you something?
Tell me.
This is not on my note cards either, but I'm like, all right, let me go here. I felt the same way. I grew up feeling that way my entire life, having no idea what my purpose was, what the reason was of anything that I was doing. So I just kept going to school. I just kept going back to school and going back to school.
For broadcasting. A master's.
I did. And I couldn't figure it out. And at some point, I think I just looked up and said, you know what? Maybe your purpose is to support your family. Maybe this is it. But it didn't just necessarily just sit right with me. I was okay with it. I want my kids to have the best. I want my husband's career to be the best. But I just didn't feel like that was all God created me to be. And it wasn't until, no lie, y'all, maybe last month, I looked up one day and God was like, look around. Look at everything I've provided for you. Look at everything I've done for you. You still don't know your purpose? And I say that to say that it hits you in like the blink of an eye. So just be patient because sometimes the wait is worth it.
Absolutely.
You know?
I've been patient this long. What else can I do but wait? But no, I respect that, and I take that, and I hear that, and I receive what you said. But you know, it is like I want to be more than a wife. I want to be more than a mom. I feel like that role is so easily handed out that I want to be more. I want to do more. I just don't know what
You
it
are
is.
doing more, but we're gonna get there. But I think a lot of that is also you being a go-getter, and you always looking at like you're a princess. You knew it from the, and that's a different thing. Like I feel like hustle, like having like multiple things going on. I think that's in you. It's not on you. So you're always gonna feel like I don't know anyone successful that's like I'm cool. I did it right. Like meanwhile, we're not giving ourselves credit for all that we've done. Raising 4 humans is not easy. Going through adversity is not easy. Being an NFL wife, I know, is not easy, right? So you've done so many things, but I think that feeling in you was like, I can do more, I can give more. And I don't know if it's a negative thing, but just be kind with yourself because you've done things that most girls could never.
Thank you. I do appreciate
So
that.
give yourself
Joy.
that love
Thank
because
you.
you deserve it.
Thank you.
And you're a girl's
receive
girl.
that. I am. I love
And
it.
let me tell you something about these wags because I know a lot of them. I could be
Is this where
called
you're
one.
going?
No, this is some real shit, right? There's a lot of women in this world, in that world, that claim to be a girl's girl, right? And their idea of that is just doing cliquey shit that's cute. I'm gonna talk about it.
Yeah, talk about it.
You, from the moment I met you, were so gracious and so kind. And there's a hierarchy with shit. You were Michael Vick, right? You know, sometimes you don't even see the quarterback's wife because she in a suite somewhere. She don't talk to nobody. That's how this shit really is. You were so gracious and so kind to everyone. And that is a testament to who you are. And you will get every blessing that was ever meant for you because you are always and have always been. And I'm talking about
Don't make me
16
cry. I don't
years
want to
ago.
cry right here, please.
But I want you to know that. And that's not an easy thing to do.
Well,
you
I
know?
feel like when
So-
I made my entrance into the WAGs world, girls was so mean. And I'm really like not a mean girl. Maybe you've seen some things about me and you may think I'm a mean girl, but I'm really not a mean girl. Like I love women. I love talking to women. I feel like I learned so much. And sometimes, you know, I feel like people just don't mesh with people. And that's okay.
That's okay.
You know, our souls don't align. And that's fine. But for the most part, I feel like I'm genuine and I connect with people, but the girls were so mean. They did not want to talk. In Atlanta, the girls did not want to talk to me. They were like, oh, who are you here with? And I'd be like, oh, I'm here with Mike. They'd be like, oh, but you're not married. And I'm like, no, sorry. And they just like didn't want to talk. So I was like, you know what? Point noted. And when we got to Philly, the Andy Reid's wife, Tammy, she was so amazing. She used to have events. She used to do things. She used to bring the girls together. And I was like, you know what? That's what I want to be in life. Like I felt the joy. I felt the happiness because it is a sisterhood.
Yeah.
You know, certain things that we
be.
go through seem so superficial to somebody on the outside not going through it.
Yeah.
But when you have a sisterhood that you can talk to about your superficial problems, it feels good. And you have a sisterhood. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to be that girl.
You are.
Thank
And we
you.
love you for it.
Thank you.
Wow, we're completely off topic.
I'm sorry.
No, this is going great. I'm trying to think how to get us back on point. So, okay. So from Philly, you found yourself at Hampton University, a place that will forever have my heart.
Oh, you got some Hampton people in here?
Are they?
She's over there.
Okay. And so while there, that's where you met Mike, correct? Well, while you were in college, not at Hampton, but while you were in college.
Yes, that's pretty much his hometown. He's from the city over, Newport News. Yeah, and
Tell us about how you met.
Yeah, let's pit stop there just for a little bit.
I met Michael at a nightclub.
Yeah.
Ooh, which one? Which one?
The alley.
The alley.
The alley is a
Now,
hood.
y'all, if y'all don't know,
Oh, you know the alley.
the alley is so hood, and we used to have a time. Oh my goodness. Okay, going back to the story. I'm sorry.
So I had just turned 21. My birthday was December 15th. I met Michael January 16th. I remember because it was like an MLK party. And I had only been to the alley one other time, and they took my fake ID from me. So I didn't even get to go in the club. I was so mad. And when it was Wild Out Wednesdays, and we went to a Wild Out Wednesday party, and I don't think I ever told this one story. Before I went to the club, I got my hair done. And when I came home, I was going to the 7-Eleven. I walked, it was next door to my house. And a bird shitted on me. When in my hair, I had just got done. Mind you, I'm a college student. I'm broke. I ain't got no money. I'm a bird. This shit in my head. I'm mad as fuck. Like
This is before you went to the
this
club?
is before I go to the club, and it's like that sloppy. Like that bird was sick or something. Like he ate something bad. His stomach was hurting. Shit in my head. It was disgusting.
Wait, we can't pivot from this. So how exactly did you pull this off? You washed it out?
I was this little piece of hair, and then it was all fuzzy, and I'm like, I look stupid. Like, you just don't feel like yourself.
It wasn't your day.
Yeah, it wasn't my day. And I go to a club with my friends, and we at the bar, and we are having a good time. Like, the boys were loving me. I don't know what it is, but I had like 5 drinks in my hands. Like, they just kept coming like, oh, baby, you drinking? I'm like, yeah, baby, drinks. And then I look over and I see this guy, he's smiling. I'm like, wow, he has a beautiful smile. And we just like, you know, like, all night. And this, one of his friends at the time comes over, he comes to talk to my girlfriend. He was like, I hear him, we all like aligned to the bar. He was like, y'all know who that is over there? She was like, no, what are you talking about? He was like, oh, that's Michael Vick. And I was like, oh, who is he? Where is he at? And I looked and he pointed him out and I said, fuck. That's the guy I've been smiling at all night. Like, he thinks I'm a fucking groupie now. Because I've been smiling at him, flirting with him all night. And I'm like, fuck. So when he said that, I left. I'm like, man, fuck that. I go to the other side of the club. You know, it's 2 sides. Mm-hmm. I go to the other side of the club. And I'm like, I ain't going back over there because that's it. That man, he play ball. He think I'm a groupie. So it was a shaky booty contest. So we go back and he's hosting. They didn't call it twerking back then. They called it shaky booty.
Shaky booty.
It was a shaky booty contest. And he was hosting it. And I was like, okay.
Did you enroll in the contest?
Hell no. I'm real ghetto, but I got a little bit of class. So, you know, after the shaky booty contest, I went back to the other side of the club. And he came in, he found me. And he was like, damn, why you just leave like that? And I was just like, your friend came over and, you know, like told who you was. Like, I felt like stupid. And he just laughed. He was like, let me get your number. So I gave him my number and like the club was over. He came back. He was like, oh, I ain't put it in right. So let me put it in again. And I was like, okay. And then when I was leaving the club, he was outside and he was talking to a heavyset young lady, which is fine.
It actually took me a second to register. I was sitting there like, yeah,
And they were like embracing each other. It looked like they was about to kiss, right? And I'm little. I'm like barely 100 pounds. And he like grabbed me and I'm looking like, bitch, don't try to get this girl to fuck me up in the club tonight. Like, we not doing this tonight.
I love a real love story. This is the real love story. This ain't that. This is what really happened. I love it.
This isn't the for TV version.
No.
So I like snatch away like, she about to beat my ass tonight. So you know, I walk away and he called me like that same night. He was like, oh, shorty, you want to come over to my house? I'm like, hell no. Like, I know what you're trying to do tonight. Right. So he laughed. I was like, no, I ain't coming home. He invited me to the Pro Bowl. And I was like, damn, no, it was the Super Bowl. It was in New Orleans.
You got invited to the Super Bowl. First, as soon as y'all started dating.
Yes, but I couldn't go. I wound up 2013. Hell, that
no,
we
we got
2002, girl. We old. 2002.
Yeah. I'm like, ain't no way it was that.
That Super Bowl. So he asked me, could I come? And I had like midterms or something. I couldn't come. And I was like, damn, I really want to go. But I was like, no, I couldn't come. And then he asked me to go somewhere else. He asked me to go to a party in DC at Dream nightclub.
Oh, we remember Dream.
He had a party and I couldn't come. And he called me one day like, you fucking trying to play me. You ain't coming to see me. And I'm like, no, I'm not, but I just can't come. I really wanted to though. I couldn't. And he was like, you on some bullshit.
He's gonna kill you.
And then one day he called me, it was like now, we had been talking for like a month. I hadn't seen him or anything. And he was like, all right, you want to go to Hawaii? And I'm like, hell.
So he went from New Orleans to, like, he didn't even invite you like in your own neighborhood to go with him.
It's just like a dinner.
No.
Your first date was Hawaii.
Our first date was Hawaii.
Wow.
He took me and like 4 of my friends to Hawaii.
As a college student.
Let me tell you, I'm working at Dillard's. I'm selling shoes. I'm selling Dillard's. I work at Dillard's.
The one in Newport News.
No, in Chesapeake.
Chesapeake.
Chesapeake. Yeah, so real far. Chesapeake, whoop, whoop. Real far. And I was working there, and I'm like, who don't want to go to Hawaii? Like, so I called my boss. It's a crazy story. Mind you, my boss lives next door to my ex-boyfriend because my ex-boyfriend got me the job at Dillard's. Crazy. But me and him broke up. All right, so anyway, I'm telling my boss, I'm like, I want to take off a week because I want to go to Hawaii. And he's like, no. I'm like, all right, cool. So I tell Mike, I'm like, yo, I can't go to Hawaii. And he was like, why? I'm like, my boss said, no, I got to work. And he was like, all right. He thought about it for a minute. He was like, I'll give you 10 grand. I said,
A buyout.
the fuck? Dillard's, I ain't coming back to work no more.
I ain't never coming back.
Gotta go. See you when I see you. So that was the end of my Dillard's,
A
girl.
buyout.
Hasta la vista.
That is so funny. Talk about how did you get from that first date to in love and marriage?
I'm gonna tell you something real, and I know, like, I fell in love with him as soon as I saw his smile. Like, it was like
In the
like,
club.
in the
In the
club.
alley.
in the freaking alley.
I love that.
It was just something like magical. Like, I was just like, wow. And I felt like he felt the same way. He was like, your smile is so beautiful. Like, we were attached at the hip. Like, I used to spend 3-4 days at his house with the same clothes on. He wouldn't let me go home. Like, his mama used to be like, you ain't gonna wash? I mean, like, wash your clothes? I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna wash my underwear. Like, it's okay. She used to be sick of me. All these low-rise jeans with my ass cracked. I know she thought I was just a thot. Yeah.
Just snort.
I did. No, but I don't know. It was just like, I always say it. Like, I felt like I fell in love with him the moment I saw him.
Where was he playing when you met?
He was playing in Atlanta.
In Atlanta. What team was after Atlanta?
After Atlanta, Jailhouse Rocks.
The Jailhouse Rock.
Mm-hmm.
What was that movie called when they?
Yeah, what was it? Adam Sandler or somebody? Yeah, no, not what you're talking about. No, after that it was the Eagles. He played for the Eagles. My hometown, yeah.
At what point did you guys have kids? Because your kids are older.
Yeah.
You have one in college, right?
Yes,
Jada. At what point in the story that was new, did you have your first child together? What year was that?
2 years. I met him in 2004. 2 years later. We had
2
a
years
baby.
later.
2004.
So you mentioned Jailhouse Rock. Let's just pit stop there for a tiny little bit. We're gonna be real quick there, okay? Real quick. At this point now, you've been connected at the hip. You're in love. Life is at an all-time high. You have a baby, and then obviously things changed, right? What was that part like for you? And I know, and I don't mean just what was it like, because I know it was horrible, but now you're doing things on your own. You're a single mother. Life was crazy. Can you explain that for a little bit?
Absolutely. So, like you said, I was on a high. Life was just amazing. Like, I'm doing whatever I wanted to. I could travel anywhere in the world I want. I could spend whatever I want. I could go any store I want and just swipe here, and it's just, life is good. Like, I don't know nothing about taxes. I don't know nothing about taking care of the account. I don't know shit. I'm just really like just living my best life, because we got accountants, we got lawyers, we got financial advisors, we got family planners, we got everything in order, and I don't know about it, which is at that time I thought was cool. Me and him always talking about our future. We talked about what he was doing with his money, how he lived, how he invested it, how he invested his money. And I was like, wow, this is amazing. He used to tell me about it. Okay, this is cool. And, life hit us. He went through some tough situations, and it was just all me. It was all me. When he went to jail, I was pregnant when I had London. I was pregnant when everything happened. And I had her in October. He went to jail November, a month later, after I had her. It was crazy. And I had to take on everything. I had to become the accountant, his manager, his agent, his everything that I had never taken on in life before. And I'm like, oh shit, this is this is some real shit right here. Like,
Do you feel like you found yourself?
absolutely. Absolutely. I had no, it was either sink or fail. Like, I'm a mom now. I'm a mom. But what I do love about myself is before I had a baby, well, while I was pregnant, like I realized like I don't have anything. I don't have a savings account. I don't have anything. And I don't know what led me to this because my family wasn't like, they didn't have money. I feel like I was never taught about money. I had to learn on my own. And something in me was like, find a insurance plan. So I reached out to American Express, had a insurance policy that I got. And the man, he came, his name was Bruce, an old white man, came and he talked to me and we like sat down and went over all my finances. And he was like, oh, Kijafa, you're blowing about $12,000 a month. He was like, so this is what we're gonna save a month. And I'm like, it's no way I could save this much money. He was like, no, we went over your finances. This is this money that you're blowing. Like everything else is covered. Your bills are covered. Your kids' school, everything is covered. This is just money that you're just kind of wasting. And so I saved that money. I started, no problem. I even told Mike about it. He used to give me money to help me put in it too. So he was like, all right, here, I'm gonna match you this month. I'm like, okay, I just thought that was so sweet. And the same money that I saved helped me when he went to jail. And I know I'm skipping a lot, but
No. You said something told you. No, it was God.
Absolutely.
God said, let me help you out.
Absolutely.
Talk about your entrepreneurship journey, because I feel like you've had hands in things for years. What was the first thing that you stepped out and did?
I met a girl in New York, and she had an accessory line, and I always loved like big earrings, big rings. I'm extra, I'm from North Philly, and I was like, let's open a store. She was like, cool, no problem. She was already doing it, and we opened a store. We opened a store in Philly called Pink Elephant.
I remember Pink Elephant. I went and shopped there a few times and tagged you a few times.
And it was amazing. Like we were on a street called South Street. It was like a popular store in Philly, and all the neighbors loved it. It was like, y'all bring so much notoriety to our street and just like press here. And it was a time. It was a fun time in Philly for us to have that store.
He was playing in Philly at that time?
He played in Philly, yeah.
What was that like? Because now you in your hometown.
I'm home.
And you're
I
home.
am home. It was a good time to be in Philly. It was like, Philly loved him. They really showed him. And I was scared because Philly is a rough town, like Baltimore. Baltimore, let me say it like y'all, Baltimore. It's a rough town. It is. And especially with, what he went to jail for, I was like, Baltimore I feel like it's a more urban city than Philly. Yes, Philly has a lot of black people, but it also has a lot of white people. And I was scared, like, Philly sports fans, they no joke.
They are next level.
They are no joke, but like one of the first couple of days we were in Philly, we went to a restaurant, and when we left, they gave him a standing ovation. And that, like, touched my heart. I'm like, Philly about to love you.
And this is after he got home.
This is after he got home.
So this was his second chance.
Yeah, this was his second chance.
Let's take a shot for second chance.
Hey.
Let's take a shot.
Shout out to Hennessy.
To second chances.
Second chances. Why not? Why not?
Wait, what's in my cup? My Hennessy don't look like y'all Hennessy.
No, mine is red wine. Red wine over fair time.
Ooh.
Yours is red wine. How you get wine?
Because I'm classy.
All right, we're going to play a game.
Uh-oh.
Yes, that got a little too deep. We're gonna lighten the mood a little bit.
All right, we're going to call it 4th and 1. This is a football analogy, right?
I know about it.
I
Two
don't.
minute
Can you
drill.
explain what the hell that means?
We in a red zone.
Yes.
It's moving
So
quick.
4th and 1, you can punt or you could go for it.
I'm going to go for it.
So in this game, in these scenarios, we want to know if you're going to go for it or play the 50 and ticket.
Okay, let's go.
It's a night of partying. You're having fun. Now you're tired, but IG is giving you everything that you want. Like they all over you on IG. Are you going to go to bed or stay up online and let your views go up and be lit on Instagram?
But is my man home with me?
Oh, that's a good question. Was Hennessy involved?
I'm a tequila drinker.
Was tequila involved? Your man's not at home.
He not at home? I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna go to sleep.
You're not
I
caring
like
about the
my
likes and
sleep.
the views. Okay.
What if you got walks with Key in the morning? Then what? You going to get up extra early for that, or you going to sleep in a little bit?
I might sleep in a little bit, but when I wake up, I'm gonna take my ass walking.
I swear, I'd be like, on my way taking the kids to school, I'm like, how the hell is she outside already?
I mean, when you get old,
right,
you
so-
just start waking up early.
That part. And you can't turn it off. I hate that for us. You can't. All right. You said you were going to stick to your budget. You put your money up every month, like you just said. Brand new Birkin drops. You get your call from your SA. They got it waiting for you. You going back in the purse to spend the money, or you going to stick to your budget?
I'm calling him. I ain't spending my money. The hell?
So you're going to go for it, but you're not going to go for it with your own money.
No, not my own money. I'm calling him.
All right. You're a workout girly, like next level, like worked out today, even with a beat face girl. Next, we're going to get into that, but teach me your ways. You had a great workout in the morning, but your Philly family is in town, and they're like, you got to find us a cheesesteak. 4th and 1, are you going for it?
It ain't no good cheesesteak down here. I don't
If
know.
you're in Miami, you're not, but if you're in Philly, you going for it?
Yeah, I'm in Philly.
You just going to have it?
Yeah, we're going to have a good cheesesteak.
All right, good. All right, last one. Someone on IG is trolling in your comments. You going back at them,
No.
or you letting it fly?
I'm letting it fly.
All right.
My piece is so important to me. You can't.
I'm bad
take
at that. I'll be trying to respond to everybody. I got to work on that.
No response is a response.
I know.
You
I
can't
gotta
bother
work
me. You
on
can't
it.
bother this
I'm
light. You
sensitive.
can't dim my light. Because
a
baby,
sensitive
guess what?
thug.
And it happens. And I just be looking like, sweetheart, it is 7:30 in the morning and you are mad at me? What's
you feel like
wrong
you get that
with
now,
you? Like,
still? Just from having
absolutely,
a lot of
I get it. I'm like, why do I irritate you? Like, why do I bother your soul?
People just troll. I think they just wake up and they have to troll multiple people.
No, I don't let them people dim my soul. I respond to love. I don't respond to dumb shit.
I'm gonna work on myself.
It's hard. It's hard because that ghetto-ness inside of me
Listen.
want to be like,
Yeah. On site.
but no, you know.
All right, that's my game.
Good job. Good job. Brain break. That's what I tell my kids. Brain break. Okay, so you've produced some shows, you've been on some shows, you've been a part of a podcast. When did you first develop your love for like content creation?
When my husband was away, a lot of people wanted to tell his story, and I felt like nobody could tell his story like him. And I wanted to give him the opportunity to tell his story. And we went through a lot of different people. I met a lot of different people, and we sat and I looked, and I'm like, I don't like this person. I don't feel that energy. And we met with a guy, and I was like, I like him. I want him to tell our story. And when he began to tell the story, I was like, you know what? This is something that I'm really interested in. So I was executive producer on that show on BET, and I just grew a passion from there, and it just ignited a fire in me. And when I tell you it's the hardest industry to tap into, it's so hard to get into that industry. But I'm not giving up. You know, I'm gonna keep fighting, and I've sold a couple shows. I'm Emmy nominated. I'm Emmy nominated 2 times.
Resume.
I ain't win nothing yet, but you know, it's okay.
Nominations count.
Nominations count because I feel like we were recognized for all our hard work.
So tell us for what? So what?
Evolution of the Black Quarterback. So me
Yes.
and my husband produced a show last year. It came on Amazon. It was the Evolution of the Black Quarterback, and I just felt like our story needed to be told. 50 years ago, black men weren't allowed to play in the NFL, and let alone be a quarterback. The quarterback position is looked at as, you know, it's a hierarchy.
Yeah.
And they thought we were dumb. Black people, they thought they were stupid. They thought they couldn't understand the position and understand the schematics of it. And I just felt like the world needed to see that we have evolved as people. We are not dumb. We are not just athletes. Like, you know, we can comprehend. And I felt like it was no better person to tell the story than my husband.
Can you explain to us how the process starts? Like, does this start as an idea? Like, for those of us that have no idea, right? Do you just one day sit down and say, all right, I'm gonna write a script? Do you sell it to people? Like, how does the process actually go?
So it was actually, I think it was 2020. It was Super Bowl was in Miami, and Mike did a round table with Lamar Jackson, what's Sierra husband, Russell Wilson, and a few other black quarterbacks. And he was telling me about it, and I was like, this is such a good show. Like in my head, I'm thinking about it, like, this is such a good show. I'm like, this shows the evolution of a black quarterback, like, you know, and the trials and the tribulations that you had to go to get where you guys are today, literally at this table today. And I was like, Mike, this is a show. And I think he was just like, I'm always like, I see a show and everybody I meet, I'm like, ooh, you got a show. So he's like, girl, whatever. But I'm like, no, babe, this is really a show. And he was like, after a while, I kept saying it. He was like, I got somebody for you to talk to. And he let me talk to this guy named Anthony Smith. Oh, this is my husband right here. Hold on.
Who's calling
Baby,
my phone?
hey, baby. Hey, I'm doing a podcast.
Does he want to say hi? Right.
Hold on. Can you say hi to the audience real quick? Hey, baby, say hi.
What's up, audience? How you doing?
Do they hear?
What's good?
Oh,
What's good?
they can hear you, babe. Thank you for saying hi. I'll call you later.
What's up, y'all?
I'm sorry.
So cute. No.
And he introduced me to this man, and he worked. He was working for the NFL at the time. And he was like, listen, I really can't hear your idea because if I hear it, the NFL is gonna like want it. He was like, so let's talk. I'm about to resign in a couple of months. Let's talk about your idea after I resign. And I was like, okay. And after he resigned, he started working for Smack Entertainment, which is what's his name right now? I'm having a brain freeze. Michael Strahan.
Oh, nice.
And he told Michael Strahan about our idea. Michael Strahan was like, bet, let's do it. And we started working on it.
Speaking of shows, you said that you regret Baller Wives. Is that true?
Gosh, do we really got to talk about this show?
I mean, we here.
You know what? I'm going to say, even though I said I regret doing it,
Was that the first one that you were a part of?
No. Well, like I did my family show.
Right.
And that was another one. But it was just, I did not like, even though we were EPs of the show, like, it was kind of like, they were like big bank take little bank. It was like stuff that I didn't want to show, or just like stuff that I was
Real
just
Housewives of Potomac been coming for Janine and I for about a decade, and we'd be like, no, not happening.
I don't suggest these shows for
Yeah.
like, no, unless you have us doing it,
And
I wouldn't
creative
do
control.
it. Yeah, but that
Full
you still have to
creative
be real careful with that creative control, because at the end of the day, these are $1 billion companies.
Yeah.
$1 billion
That's it,
companies.
big
So what, you gonna take me to court?
Right.
You said you had EP credits, but can you break down what executive producing really even means?
Yeah. So basically, it was our show. We were supposed to be able to have creative control over what went on and what happened, and it did not happen like that. For them, I felt like they gave us those credits to pacify us, because we weren't going to do it without it, because I knew what it was going to take, and they sold us just so that the show was going to be so different. It was going to talk about our lives and what was going on as entrepreneurs, and just like a family, and blending families that that's in a good space. Like, I don't have negativity in my life. I don't argue with my friends. Like, my friends are my friends. I've been friends with my friends for years, and we don't have arguments. Yeah. We could disagree on something, but that doesn't mean we have to fight about it.
Yeah.
And it was just like, they put you in situations that was just like, no, this is not even real. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm a human. So when you come for me, like, I'm going to come for you back.
Right.
But, you live and you learn. And I would never do a show like that again. And I hope nobody else will.
We're not.
Now you're working on something new, right? Are you able to share with us what that is?
Yeah, it doesn't have a name yet, but I pitched a show to Smack, because I liked working with them. I felt like they were a great company to work with. They saw my vision and they respected it. They gave me a lot of respect on our last project. And I said, I want to do another project with them. My husband had just signed with Norfolk State, and I said, guys, listen, let's do a Coach Vick show. And it was Christmas time. And they were getting on the phone and having conversations all around Christmas. That's unheard of in the television industry, for people to talk. From like November to January, the industry is shut down. But I'm like, no, we need to get on the phone. We got to talk about this, because it's happening. Like, things are happening. It's moving real quick. And in February, I think we had a deal. Yeah, we inked the deal real quick. They were
Was it
really
scary,
interested.
him going into coaching for you?
Absolutely.
After football wasn't a part of your life for a little second, going back into that whole world.
Excuse me.
How was that?
I didn't want him to be a coach. I knew I was going to like not have a husband, pretty much. You know what it's like. You're like, you see your husband playing football, but you also see the coaches, and you know that coaches don't have a life. Like, they
He's
live.
at work now, more now. Yeah,
They
the
live at the
next-
facility pretty much. And I'm like, damn, I don't want to be that wife. I like my husband. Like, I want you to come home.
Right.
You know, I want to cuddle at night. So I didn't want him to be a coach, but I knew it was a passion. I knew it was a dream, and I'm supportive. He lets me live my dream, so I have to be supportive of his dreams.
I think it's super dope, and everyone has embraced him tremendously. So
No, they really have shown him so much love, our family.
So how has it affected your marriage currently? Are you traveling back and forth, or how are you making it work?
I'm traveling. I feel like every 3 or 4 days I'm on a plane to go see him, to go get the house in order up there. But I still have to maintain the house in Florida. I have to make sure the kids are okay here. It's a lot. It's a lot.
Let's talk about his decision to become the head coach at Norfolk State University. How did that come about? Because that's a big deal. And him choosing an HBCU, it obviously sent shockwaves through the country. It was a big deal. How did that come about in your household?
It was literally, I was in Ghana, and he called me. He was like, babe, I just got a phone call from Norfolk State. This, I'm talking about, came out of the blue. Like, he always wanted to be a coach, but he had never, like, put it out there public. We did talk to HU one time, and he told the new president.
Which HU?
Hampton.
Oh, just
the real one. The real HU. The only one. And he told the president that he was interested in being a coach. And I think the president at the time was like, you know, like, you don't have enough experience as a coach. And I think that kind of like, it hurt his feelings a little bit. But that was like maybe 2 years before that. It wasn't like he was telling him he wanted to be the coach at that moment. He just was telling him like, eventually in life, this is what I want to do, you know. And yeah, you know, he pretty much he didn't want him. Which was fine.
But the competitor in him probably made him say, all right, I got you.
Yeah, but you know, he left it alone because it was like, you know, he was at Fox. It was a good life. You only worked 1 day a week. You get to be home with your family. He liked to play golf. Pop, he out swinging balls every day. Okay, baby, it's good. With Danny. But no, when Norfolk called, he was so excited. And I'm not going to lie, I was just like, no. Let's not go to Norfolk. He had another offer on the table, and I really wanted him to take the other offer because I knew my family did not want to move to Virginia, but we were willing to move to California for him. But for some reason, he wanted to go to Virginia. He was so adamant about it. Like, it was causing a rift in us because he was so adamant about it. And after a while, I was just like, you know what? Maybe this is just what God wants for our family. And I'm going to let it go because usually my husband, like, he'll let me win. Like, I know I can, like, push, and I'm going to win. But he wasn't giving up on this. And I was like, all right. I bowed out gracefully. And I was like, this is what you want? I'm going to be there. I'm going to support you. And I did. And here we are. Now we got a house in Virginia Beach.
That you got to go to and set up.
So much fun. I love Virginia. Oh.
VA is for lovers.
Yeah, it is.
That's what they say.
For those people who didn't attend a HBCU, it can be hard to understand why it is so meaningful to the Black community, right? What would you say, for you, because you attended one as well, is the main difference between HBCUs and PWS?
Well, I can't answer that question fully because I did not attend a PWI, so I really don't know what it's like at a PWI. I can only say that a HBCU is like going to your family cookout
Every day.
and playing that good music and you just dancing and you vibing. It's an experience like no other. Like when you go to a HBCU homecoming and you see so many successful Black people, it makes you so happy and proud. And like when I take my kids back so they can see it. They don't understand. What they like it because it's like a little party, but they don't understand the real meaning behind it. Like, this is what we were kept from. Because people did not want us to learn. They did not want us to become what we are now, where we have podcasts, where we are doctors, where we are lawyers, we are quarterbacks, where we are in the world thriving. We used to have to sneak to go to school. So these HBCUs provide something other than just an education. It provides an experience of Black love, Black learning. And I'm just so proud and so happy that I went to an HBCU. I really am.
For 1 second, let's talk about mom guilt because it's real. I got it right now. I miss my baby. How are we say that there is no balance, but for people that ask, how are you balancing being not only a wife and a mom, but also having your own career path? Is balance a myth?
I might be like get in trouble for saying this, but fuck them kids. I love my kids. Like
Yeah.
I love them. You know, I would die for my kids.
Yeah.
But at a point in life, I feel like you have to put yourself first. If you do not put yourself first, your life will fall apart. If you do not put yourself first, everything about you falls apart,
Including your kids.
including your kids. So if I'm not first, then I can't take care of my kids. I can't take care of my husband. I can't take care of my home. I have to show up for myself because you lose yourself as a mom.
Oh, yeah.
You really lose yourself because you're so worried about them and what they have going on. And let me take them here and let me do this and what doctor's appointment, where you forget to eat good for yourself. You forget about your nutrition. You forget about your workout. You forget about your mental. You will lose yourself as a woman catering to your husband and catering to your family.
Yeah.
And I've learned that over the last 2 years is that, baby, it's nothing or no one coming before me.
Yeah.
No one. Like when I go on my walks, I don't care what my kids got going on in the morning. Guess what, baby? I'm so sorry I can't come today
Yeah.
because I'm on my walk.
I love that.
It's your you time.
That's
Yes.
my, and it's, my husband always has his time.
Yeah.
It's not looked at as his time. It's okay, I'm going to go play golf.
Right.
I'm going to go do that. I'm going to go work. I'm going to go sign autographs.
Right.
No,
Good for you.
I'm making time for me. I put myself first.
Schedule yourself in.
No, it's always.
So it's clear that you've taken your you time because you look amazing.
Thank you so much.
And anyone that knows you have gone on an amazing health journey. You've lost, I don't know how many
40 pounds.
40
Yes.
pounds.
40 pounds. 40 pounds.
Can you tell us like what is like your diet and exercise routine? Like what are you doing right now? Because those of us gaining weight want to know how you're losing it.
So I was unhappy. I was unhappy with myself. Like, and I did not know that I was unhappy with myself until I met my trainer. My trainer opened my eyes to so many things that I didn't see about myself. I love her for that. I love her so much because she's so mean. She's so raw. She's so rugged. When I tell you she is a mean lady, but I'm very inappropriate. Like I laugh, I find the humor in anything. And I found her, one of my girlfriends were doing this lady's hair. She was a big lady. And I would see her getting her hair done. And I'm like, every month I'm seeing her. And I'm like, she's losing weight. I'm like, damn, she look good. I know she's not getting surgery because I'm seeing her. So after the first month, I'm like, okay, she lost some weight. After the second month, I'm like, damn, you really you lost weight. The third month, I said, yo, this crazy because it looked like you work out now. This big, I want to say she was close to maybe 250. In the third month I seen her, it looked like she had muscles. And I was like, okay, what you doing? Who you going to? And she told me about this lady. Her name was Adalia. And she's like, she's a nutritionist and a trainer. So I tried her out. Mind you, she did not tell me that she was a bitch. She didn't tell me that she had a smart ass mouth. So I go to her and she telling me, we had like an hour-long conversation. She told me about nutrition and diet and whatever. And she was like, she's a coach, a fitness coach as well. And I was like, listen, my schedule is crazy, but I have 1 month off in the summer where I can train with you. Let's see. She kept telling me, like, if I eat good, I could do everything. I could lose all this weight in the first month. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to try it. So I signed up. And in the first month with her, I lost 8 pounds, which is amazing.
For a month, yeah.
Yeah, it's absolutely amazing. No medication, no nothing. Like, she told me if I follow her nutrition plan to the T, I could lose up to 15 pounds. No, I didn't follow her nutrition plan to the T. You know what I mean? I'm still being bad. I'm drinking. I'm having fun. But I'm like, damn, I really lost this weight sticking to her plan. After that month, I was going away. So I'm traveling. I gained all the weight back. She hit me up on Instagram. She said, oh, I see you failed. I don't like that word. Failed? No, bitch, I ain't failed. I'm coming back. So I come back, but I can't lose the weight again. Like I can't, the nutrition plan is intense. Like you got to meal prep. You got to do a lot of things. It's hard. Like, I got a social life. I go out to eat, I party, I drink. And after like the third month, I was just like, you know what, Sedalia, this is not working for me. Like, I feel like I'm wasting your time. I'm wasting my time. Like, I'm about to quit. She was like, no, give me 1 month, Kijafa, like, of really focusing. And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna give you this 1 month. And I really like focused, and I turn in and I'm there. And this lady, y'all, she mind fucks you. Let me tell you what she did to me one day.
She down in my
Let me tell you what she did to me. She was we were working out, we were training. She said, I'm gonna show you a picture and it's gonna never make you want to eat again. I said, yeah, show me this shit.
Diabolical.
Do y'all know what she showed me?
What?
It was a picture of my butt.
No.
It was so ugly. I was like,
a picture of your own ass?
While I was working out, she was taking a video of me. It was so ugly. I was like,
Yo.
that's really me? Gordita, she calls me Gordita Sexy. Because I was always confident. Like, I loved myself. Like, bitch, I look good. What the fuck is you talking about? Like, I'm cute. Like, we used to be arguing. Like, she used to be like, you fat. I'm like, no, I'm not. Like, I know I gained some weight, but I ain't fat. Like, I look good. And she'd be like, no, you look like, She would say things like, the cellulite on your legs, like the holes in your body, and your husband doesn't know where to stick it at. And
Oh my God.
Excuse me?
That is crazy.
Yo, it was like the thing she would say out her mouth, but it would live in my head.
Yeah.
Even though like I would find humor in it because I'm inappropriate, I think it's funny.
Right.
I just be like, let me see that video again of my butt. It's like, this really not cute. Like, baby, why you didn't tell me my ass looked like this? Why you ain't tell me it was dropping and low? Like, he was like, I told you gained a little bit of weight, but. And yo, like, her mean words, like, really gave me inspiration. Like, and she took pictures every month. We did an evaluation.
That's important.
No, it really is to see yourself.
Yeah.
Like, but I feel like sometimes we want things to be sugar-coated. We want somebody to be nice to us all the time. No, she kept it real. Like, baby, you're not what you think you are. Listen, we went to Monique's party. And I wore a dress. And I thought I looked so cute. I was like, look at me, Sadalia. She said, your face look pretty. Your makeup look pretty. She said, but when you take that off, what does it look like underneath?
Oh, wow.
And I was like, yeah, she said, you look like a piñata.
I
I was like,
like,
I don't know that we can handle this.
I gotta meet her. This is crazy.
she's not for everybody. I will
Yeah.
say that. You have to be like a strong person to deal with her. She's not for the weak heart. Because she gonna let you know. She gonna let you know about yourself.
Okay, so all this abuse led you to our guest also.
But she also was teaching me about nutrition.
Yeah.
She was teaching me about eating properly and like things to eat and stop eating so much processed food, and when I travel, what to eat, how often to eat. It would be times I'll go 8 hours without eating, not eating breakfast. She was like, that's the worst thing you can do to your body. Mm-hmm. So she taught me. She used to make me read. I used to listen to audiobooks, like just about the power of the mind and so many things she taught me. Like, I'm just so grateful and so happy that God really put her in my life, because she changed my whole mentality about my health. She told me one day too, she was like, you want to get old and somebody wiping your ass? You got to depend on your kids or your husband to wipe your ass? I was just like, no, I don't. I thought about it. I was like, they might not wipe my ass good. It might be itchy. Like, I don't want to have to go through that. And like those little things, it really stuck with me in my head.
And did this lead to the walks of Ki?
Absolutely. That was part of she gave me a routine to follow.
For
Like,
people
I worked
that don't
out
know,
5 days a
break
week.
down walks with Ki. Like, break down
What
it is.
So my trainer, part of her nutrition and her workout plan was for me to walk 6 days a week.
Okay.
In fasting. So that
Okay.
means when I wake up, I have to go walk within 20 minutes after I work out with no food on my stomach.
Okay.
I have to be in my fat burning zone.
Okay.
And my heart rate has to be at a certain level. Everyone has a different level based off your age and your weight. And at first I wasn't doing it. I wasn't walking. I don't feel like doing this shit for an hour. She wanted me to get up. At the time I was taking my kids to school, I'm like, I gotta take my kids to school at 7 o'clock.
Right.
So that means I gotta wake up at 5 o'clock to do this? Like, who doing that?
Yeah.
Who waking up? She was like, if you want change, you have to change. And I really couldn't get that in my head. It wasn't sticking. But she kept like every day, she was just drilling into me. And when I started doing it, I started seeing the results. Like I'm noticing, I'm like, dang, when I go for my weigh-ins now, I lost 5 pounds. She was like, Kijafa, if you just stick to it, next month you could lose 7 pounds. You could lose this. And it just started like coming off. Like it'd be like 7 pounds here, 6 pounds here, 6 pounds here. But you know, a couple of months you had 30 pounds. And it was just like, wow, I really did it.
Yeah.
Like she put a whole new like fire under me that made me just want to be like, yo, I never dreamt of having like muscles or my body being toned or being fit. It was never just an aspiration. You know, when you think about losing weight, you just like, I just want to be skinny. I just want to fit in some clothes. But no, she just made me see beauty in a whole nother way.
That's amazing. Now we can hear the audience getting restless.
We'll do a rapid fire. We'll get y'all
We'll close out with rapid
The
fire.
Hennessy's calling. All right. Rapid fire questions. Favorite HBCU?
Hampton. The only
I
one.
get it out. I was going to say Norfolk or Hampton. I knew he was going to say. One word to describe entrepreneurship, which Jamil, we say ghetto, but one word to describe entrepreneurship.
Stressful.
A show that you're binge watching right now.
Hunting Wife.
I finished that.
That one was good.
And I swear, every time there was a lesbian scene, Jamil walked in the room. He's like, you watching this gay porn again? I'm like, I swear it's more substance to this show. Go-to cocktail. I know you said tequila.
Tequila.
Which one?
Plaza Azul.
Ooh, yes. Bougie.
Or Don
Love it.
Julio 1942.
Yes, we love a bougie tequila moment. Best advice that you've ever received, and it could be from our girl.
Sedalia, do you want somebody else wiping your ass?
That's good advice. That's good advice. Skill or hobby that people might not know about you.
That I can paint and draw.
What?
I didn't know that.
I went to art school for 10 years. I got a scholarship for school for art.
What? So now it makes sense. This is why you don't feel fully fulfilled. You got to circle the block. You got to circle the block and start painting something for us. We figured it out.
And to close this out, though, we started off with you saying that you didn't know your purpose, but I think you do. And maybe you just don't realize it yet. But you have single-handedly pretty much supported your family, created your own career out of it, and you're doing the damn thing while doing it. So I don't know if you realize it, but
We figured it out.
we figured it out for you.
You're already doing it. And keep
Thank you
doing
so
it.
much.
A toast?
Oh, we got to pay the sponsors to pay us. So we're going to close out with one last toast to Hennessy. You ready?
Oh, yeah.
Not your red wine. You got to do your Hennessy this time. Okay.
Sorry, Hennessy.
Leave the girls with one last gem. For the girls that are trying to figure it out, I got too much going on, I got too many kids, I got too many jobs, I got whatever. What's your last piece of advice to them?
Believe in yourself. You would never let yourself, always bet on yourself. You'll never let yourself down.
All right,
That's
there
the
we
word.
go.
Bet on yourself, girls.
We just finished filming a podcast, and can you guess where we're going next?
Black Swan, of course. I want lamb chops, I want cauliflower, I want all the things.
If you haven't been, we have the best chicken box around.
For sure.
So if you're hungry, if you're in the Baltimore area, just visiting, or if you're tuning into our podcast and want to come to Baltimore, you can also meet us at Black Swan, where the food is amazing.
Black Swan, that's Eat at Black Swan, BLKSWAN. Follow us on Instagram, come and visit us. It's always a vibe.
Tell them Janine and Keisha sent you. If you've been watching our episodes, I'm sure you've noticed this amazing piece of art behind us. Shout out to our friend Be More Tough for providing us with this beautiful piece of art.
He has amazing textiles. He's so talented. He was gracious enough to let this piece live in season 1. But follow him on Instagram at Be More Tough and see all the amazing things that he's doing. He's phenomenal.